Okay, so before I start anything for this LP, there's something really important I need to talk about. So I was testing out like recording this game before starting it, like I pretty much do for any LP I make, and I noticed like a weird problem when I was recording it. Apparently, for some reason, there's like these like a second or two intervals, like at random points, that the game will just like freeze for some reason. It doesn't make the game lag or anything, but it's kind of like a minor annoyance. And I realized I could like edit. I can't edit that out them out, but as a result, it'll look like I'm like making some like weird cuts in the middle of it. So like if you're running like what those random cuts are about, that's the reason I gonna be making those cuts, is to try and edit those out as best as I can. I can't do a perfect job apparently, but that's the best I can do. So the reason that this happens in the first place is apparently a problem with my emulator. It doesn't like this game for some reason. This randomized version of this game, at least. So you're probably wondering, well, if that's the case, why not just use a different emulator? Well, the problem with that is I actually like for some reason these type of like modded like N64 games is like really hard to actually find. Like emulator can actually run it because most regular ones can't run them at all. And like there was like only one other emulator I have that it works with besides this one, and while it solves the problem, it has its own has problems of its own, and the quality isn't as good. So this is the best I can do. So like I really want to LP this game, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Hopefully it's not too annoying for anyone watching. I'm gonna try my best to like make it those random freezes less annoying as I possibly can. So yeah. So that was obviously important to talk about before I do anything. So I'm not gonna edit it for this beginning part so you can see what it looks like. I think one just like popped up right now, but like when I start actually playing the game, I will be editing them out as best as I can. So yeah. Okay, now that I've got that out of the way, let me explain what this LP is going to actually be about. As you can see from the title of this video, you can obviously tell this is Banjo-Kazooie Randomized. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing another randomizer, guys, again. It's actually been a while since I've done that, which is weird for me. Anyways, though saying that though, this randomizer is a bit different from the others I've done in the past, because apparently, to my knowledge at least, there is like no like randomizer like maker thing for Banjo-Kazooie. Like you can't like make your own seeds for it like you can for like a Zelda and Mario 64. So someone actually like made like themselves, like they like physically like put things like randomly in the games themselves. They like place it on their like themselves instead of like a randomizer doing it for them. And they made one thing. So that means that like anytime you play this randomizer, or anyone else plays it, it's gonna be exactly the same seed. There's only like one seed to my knowledge that they've made, which means that anytime you play, it's gonna be exactly the same be exactly the same randomized same way will be the same way randomized. I don't know if I'm having a hard time like thinking of what to say, whatever. But yeah, this is what happens when I try to explain things without a script. Typical me, anyways. Because there's only like really one seed of this game made. I didn't get to do something I normally like to do before I start an LP, is like go through it at least once to make sure it's like possible to like LP it without having much trouble. But I actually didn't end up doing it for this one because obviously if I played through it, I wouldn't really be surprised if I went through the game in the LP. So I actually just did stuff in like Spiral Mountain for a little bit, and that's all I really did. So in other words, yeah, the opposite problem I had with Wonder Bros, pretty much. So, I hope I can get through this game fine with no trouble. Like, from the comments I've seen about this, people have made about this game, I haven't really seen anyone, like, complain that it's, like, unbeatable or something. Like, if I can't find, like, or get every single item, it's not that big of a deal, since I didn't really do that in Mario 64 anyways, so as long as I'm able to beat it, it should be fine. And the only, like, issues I've, like, noticed anyone talk about was, like, a bug in Goldie's Valley or something, but I just have to just watch out for that, I guess. Other than that, I think I should be fine. I mean, I've played this, like, game vanilla plenty of times, so I should be fine, hopefully, in the randomizer. So, yeah, I believe that's all I wanted to explain about this game. Let's actually get into it now. Okay, so now I'll pick a file and start the game. Obviously, might have noticed this is just my test file, so I'll just be picking this one, I guess. The way I save for LPs, it doesn't really matter which one I pick anyways, so whatever. Which number file it is, or... So I'll be pretty much explaining how this randomizer works during the LP, so I can just show it off and stuff. So you might have noticed to begin with, I start with like every single move, probably so I can like get through every area with like no trouble. And already starting with a stupid laggy freezy crap. She is useful for something. Hopefully I can edit those freezes out well without it being much of an issue. I remember like one where every single one is, but of the empty honeycombs. Right, by the way, that you might notice there's like a real black line over there at the right. I think it's a problem with this game with this emulator. I don't know why it's doing that either, but yeah, it's not a problem with the video. Yeah, I think oh, it's a life. I thought it was an empty honeycomb piece here, but it's not. Also, while testing this in Spider-Man, apparently I figured out you can actually use this to kill the rocks too. Kind of interesting. So there's actually some funny stuff I noticed because like the person who made this actually put the things themselves. Like this rock placement's kind of funny because that's where Grunty like is buried under in the end of the game. That's a weird placement for that empty honeycomb to be though. Is there anything underwater? Well, I'll check if I run out of places to check, I guess, because it'll be a kind of pain in the ass to check if I don't need to do it. Lose waste time. Well, another thing I want to talk about is I actually I'm using my N64 controller again to play a game, and I never thought I actually do that because the thing is I wanted to use my Xbox 360 controller at first. I was having issues like setting up some like button combinations to use some moves like the Talentron and stuff. I wanted to set up like, okay, I have to use this apparently. I like wanted to set up some combinations like press like the right trigger, then the left trigger to set up Talentron, but apparently it doesn't let me press both buttons at the same time to do anything for some reason. I don't know why. Which is kind of ironic that I had problems with that controller since I used that it's the controller you're supposed to use in the Xbox 360 remake of this game, but so I'm like, screw it, I'll just use the N64 controller since this game is made for anyways. It makes it way easier than because I'd have to use like the stick to do like some of the moves, which would be annoying. So I'm already done in Spider-Man actually. So now that I am done with that, I guess I actually did that way faster than I thought for some reason. I thought it would take longer, but nope. Can I get up this way? Yep, apparently I can. Nice-oo. Yeah, these freezy things are getting kind of annoying, actually. Hopefully it just, like, mess me up to, like, when doing some, levels and it would kill me or something. Alright. For some reason in Banjo's house, this is actually where the game is going to take place in, instead of Grunty's lair, it's Banjo's house instead. I know, it's So unexpected, right? Yayer. Yeah, I cut there to, I was curious how long that took. It was about 4 minutes. Which I'm surprised it was actually really quick, but I noticed the game was lagging. Of course, I had to have that problem for this too. Because, I mean, I had it for Super Mario 64. Of course, I had to have it for this game too. That's going to be annoying. Did not miss that. So, you notice, like, the loading zones is randomized. Which shouldn't really be surprising. So, it's similar to Mario 64, I guess, with the... Except it's loading zones for, everywhere, not just the levels. Got the Jagger. Curious to see what I can, if I can... I have no idea if the doors are open or not. Nope, I have to get through them, so it means I have to get through whatever level is here, assuming it's also... The loading zone here is also randomized? I actually have no idea. I have not gotten this far in my, my test thing. Sorry if that lag is annoying. It won't look like lag to anyone else, it'll just look like random weird cuts. I still think it's really unfortunate that it does that, but... Like I said, I really wanted to LP this game, so I'm not going to let this stop me. I guess, like, the talking and stuff wasn't removed. But I guess that would, like, kind of ruin the charm of the game if they took everything out. All the talking, I mean. So far, it seems like it's still Mumbo's Mountain. Such an easy fit. I was gonna check if something is up there, but it doesn't even appear until I press the switch or whatever. Okay, it's barely... Bubble Gloop Swamp! Actually, what happens if I leave? That might have been a mistake. I was curious, okay, I'm sorry! I want to see if it was, like, similar to Mario 64, but, like it kind of is, but the doors to the bubbles are closed. Poopy. I'm gonna assume, it's not the right place. I want to check the, I thought the, oh. I can't skip that? Okay, I can. I don't want to do this right now. I thought the boots were in one of them. That's weird. I want to check if I can actually use them already. Probably can. Assuming, considering I can do everything else already. Why is that there? Is there even, like, a honeycomb box here normally? Maybe it's randomized through, like, the whole layer, I guess? Wow. I blame the controller. It's clearly the reason that just happened. Not sure how long I want to make this video since I'm... Okay, I can go through it that way, which is nice. Mamo token. So anyways, I was saying before Grunty interrupted me. I'm just gonna go through Bubblegum Swamp because I can't really do anything else right now, so... So I'm not sure how long I want to make this video, because I'm going to, after I'm done with this, I'm going to be having to edit out this stupid freezy lag shit, and the regular lag that's apparently here too. The same kind of lag that was in Mario 64. Which admittedly didn't take that long, but still, I want to make sure I have time to do everything. I'm recording early enough that I think it will be, I'll have plenty of time, but still, I want to make sure, you know. So far, I don't think I've recorded for that long, so... Actually, I'm going to check right now how long I've been recording. Hang on a sec. I'd say it's about 15-ish minutes. Although that's not taking into account the stuff I'm going to be cutting out, but yeah, because I spent a bit of time messing around in the lair because I'm an idiot, but yeah. Yeah, I do have eggs, okay. I was pretty sure I picked some up, so... So, yeah, So the boots are in the normal spot, I guess. I'm probably not going to do all of Bubble Goose up in this video, obviously, but... See what I can do. Probably record for about 15 more minutes. Make it a typical half-hour video. Oh, so apparently you're not going to show me where he spawns next game. Yeah, I don't have to worry about, the way I save for LPs, I don't have to worry about, like... If this, assuming that this game works the same way as vanilla, the notes I pick up will reset when I leave and enter the level, but... The way I record my save for my LPs won't matter because I can if I make a save state in the middle of the level, I'll still be able to continue off with the notes I found. I mean, I don't really consider it cheating that much because the remake saves your notes anyway, so it's not like I'm gonna be making them for that reason. So. To be honest, to test this out, nice place for the boots to be, by the way. To be honest, to test this out, I rather would have started in Mumbo's Mountain or something to like learn more about how the randomizer works. But oh well. And I have no idea where Mumbo's Mountain is. Like, so like I could like maybe get some jiggies and then open up more worlds to see what they spawn as, instead of just like. Touch my mic. Instead of just doing one level at once. That's probably what I might end up doing. Oh, this freezy lag is obnoxious as hell. No idea how well I'm gonna end up making the video. Oh look, hopefully it turns out okay. Yeah, I guess some stuff isn't in random places. Like this, because it can't really be helped, I suppose. Oh boy. There's normally a Mumbo token in between those eggs there. Jinjo just hanging out in the middle of the path, because why not? Nice. Nice-oo. Yeah, I've done plenty of times that I can do that easy enough. Actually, I think if you just walk the whole path, you can probably make it in time. I'm not sure, though. Okay. Yeah, but there wasn't a Jiggy in there. It was the beehive, so I have no idea where the Jiggy ended up. Sorry if sound like I'm repeating myself. I want to make sure because I'm gonna be cutting out that freezy lag shit. So if I talk during it, it's gonna be cut off. So I can't precisely tell what I'm gonna be cutting off while I'm recording. So. Should I do a tip-top, I was about to say the chore, I think that's actually pronounced choir thing, you know, I guess, might as well. Yeah, I already have enough jiggies to open the next world up. I can go for a bit longer. I'm not sure where I'm going to end the video off, though. I don't want to end like a really awkward place. I should have tested to check if it actually makes me lose the notes or not if I leave, because I want to After this, I guess I'll check. 41's not that high, so whatever. Then I'll... Yeah, after I do this, I'll test how long I've been recording. I don't know what's over there. And if recorded long enough, I'll just, end it there, I suppose. Shut up. I want to remember what I, saw there. You probably won't be very surprised by this, but my memory's not the greatest, so... Oh, the ending was behind him. Is behind him instead of on top of the thingy. Econ broke him. Okay. There's only one more, right? Yeah. Purple. I kind of went around a circle, then I kind of forgot what the order was after that. Come on. Lag in the middle of a jump. Thank you, game. I think it was, then was this one, and then red, I think? Nope. I think it was actually yellow. Oh, I didn't... Okay, it must have been this one then. Yeah, that was purple. Oh, no, never mind. It was just... It's okay. This game's actually easier than I remember it being. I thought it would reset after you messed up, so, yeah. Yeah, I got that, after taking 2 damage. And grab these eggs. Because you don't, like, get, like, 50 to start off with or whatever, like vanilla. Because you already start with the Movo. Okay, anyways, let me check, now. I think I can record for about 7 more minutes around there. So I'll just, do one more, try to get one more jiggy, I guess. This one, probably. Should be, fine. This one shouldn't take too long. That's annoying because I keep jumping. I'm wondering would be good here, but I don't think I have any gold feathers, so... Got the sound for my first time using the roll, because I never used it yet. As far as I connected. You're too tough for this flavor, it's like our gold. I should be... Let me check what's up there, I guess, with those houses too, I guess. Suppose that's fine. I already got half the jiggies here. They're like the easier ones, though, and Tip-Top Squire. Pardon? What? Nice. Wonderful. I don't know if the Mumbo took us to the crocodile. 2, right? Why are there boots here? I was assuming some logic was put into the these item placements, but some of them doesn't seem like that's the case. Like, no, the boots could be helpful for down there, I guess. But I normally just use a crocodile for that. Though... Lag... So is the jiggy here or not? Okay, it is. It's not as random as I was expecting it to be. But whatever. Has me excuse to LP Banjo-Kazooie, so whatever. That's not a bad thing. Let's see if we can grab some items here. Yeah, I needed the crocodile to get these, so I'm not sure what the point of these boots are. There's a Jinjo there, but I'm gonna leave now and check if I lose everything. By leaving and re-entering. I mean, I have to go all the way back. Oh, Jesus. That is annoying. So is that lag. I have no idea why the game my emulator makes the game do that. It's weird. Actually, is there anything over here? I don't think I checked yet. But the molehill's not even here. What the? What? Okay, whatever. I don't understand that at all. What are these magic steps? You taken the notes off the world, but the 52 you just collected counts as your best note score. Try to get 100 on each world as they are needed to open the note doors. So anyways, it's going to be kind of obnoxious to go all the way back there again since I just showed me doing that, so I'll just cut to me going back there. See you there. Dogs. Okay. So go ahead and stop recording. That was kind of funny, actually. I can freely go that way now. Can't you get here any faster? Come and fight me. I'm the master. Freaking grunty. Gruntilder. Okay, so yeah, it does not save the notes. That's what I figured. It doesn't save the croc either. I'm assuming not the Jinjos. That pause screen looks... it doesn't look very healthy, that's for sure. So this is the stuff I've gotten here. So I guess my best option is to just make sure I'm in a position to get all the notes and then try to get them then. And then if I can, I'll just grab enough to open doors and not really concentrate on getting them too much. I guess that's my plan. Jiggies and other stuff doesn't really matter. I can get them at my leisure because they don't reset. That'd be kind of silly if they did. But yeah, I guess I'll just leave it off here. I don't think I've been recording for that long, but this is my first time like recording and editing for this LP, so want to make sure I'm able to edit it well and I have time to and stuff. So yeah, till then, bye, I guess. Hope you enjoyed the first episode of my new LP. Oh right, I forgot about something I want to mention at the end of the video. I mentioned in Purple, I believe, one of the episodes that I'll be recording Worlding in Purple. Worlding in Purple, the weekend before Christmas and the weekend after New Year, so I'm only be taking off once. But this will be taking off 2 weeks because Wednesday is, I believe, on Christmas Day and New Year's Day this year, so next time we recording this will be 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now. Sorry if that seems kind of long, but I wasn't even planning on recording this year anyway, so this is kind of like a bonus thing in a way. So yeah, anyways, now that I'm talking about that, bye for real this time. See ya.